Let an album drop at midnight at 12:30. These motherfuckers talking about best album of all time, album of the year, a classic. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope you're feeling something that can, you know, make this new year a little optimistic for you, like me. We're doing this rebranding. The record store was just a playlist, but now it's like my official like brand. So it's kind of been emotional to let go of Surface Town, because like I said, I was 2016. That was a long time ago. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's been following the updated social media. Links are in the description. We got some fun stuff happening for the record store. It's called PLAYTRS. We were talking about on Twitter for a while, like what was the username gonna be? I've been asking my friends. PLAYTRS clicked in my head. I can't really say from where, but it just boom, poof, poof, out of nowhere. And I was like, because I wanted to do TRS.com, I wanted to do TRS official, I wanted to do TRS worldwide. Like there were several ones that I was going with, but PLAYTRS, just, I don't know, it rolls off the tongue, it's catchy, and I think it's gonna stick, so I'm happy. Thank y'all. I don't really want to talk about that too much, but I just want to put that out there. We're here to talk about Doja Cat. Now, it took me a minute to get to this point to talk about this album. When did this album come out? It's been out for a minute. Like we've already seen what it's done commercially. The hype has died down. She's on tour, but I still wanted to talk about this album. If you did catch my recap of the Scarlet era, I walked us from Planet Hurt all the way to present day. It's like a couple videos back. Make sure y'all check that out. We're not gonna be going down the whole era this time like we did with Pink Friday 2, because boy, that video took me 5 days to film. For a nigga not to be getting paid for this, I'm really doing overtime. That little hour that you seen was way more than that. I have been a part of stan culture on Twitter for a couple years now. It's its own world. Like, it's its own world. The stan culture, I don't really fuck with it like that, because let an album drop at midnight at 12:30. These motherfuckers talking about best album of all time, album of the year, a classic, or this album is a skip. This album is trash. This album is the worst that this artist has ever created. Did you listen to the album? The album is 50 minutes long, nigga. It's 12:30. How are you giving your review? Like what? I want us to really take a project and sit with it and really go track by track and figure out why we don't like a song or why we do like a song and how that ties into the whole album. Now me, I hate long albums. Like that Pink Friday 2 shit, absolutely not. I'm telling you now, if y'all start recommending me albums, they better be like 16, 17 tracks or less. I'm actually dreading the day that I have to get on this camera and give copper to one of these albums. The day y'all gonna look at my face, y'all gonna be like, oh shit. I'm just gonna come over here, I'll be like, track 1. Cause we not wasting no time. Get your snacks, get your Doja. Ooh, that actually worked this time. Your wine, your tea, your coffee, your candle, whatever you need to have a good time. Like I said, the record reports are kind of lengthy. There will be timestamps to, you know, get you right on where you want to be in the video. But let's do it. Paint the Town Red. The opening record sets the tone so well for this album. I'm not usually a big fan of starting the album off with the big record, you know what I'm saying? I like the big record to kind of like sneak in there. You just like, oh, you got this one too. I love that she introduced this to a whole new generation. You know, Dionne Warwick, I feel like, has been getting her flowers more and more. She was like one of the first black pop girls for real. So this is Earl on the beat. Anytime I hear Earl on the beat, I think of Earl on the beat. Earl on the beat, Carl Rubin, the first hip hop record to go #1 in 2023, is that correct? Said, pop make money, now you try, bitch. You could use a new vamp with a new vibe, sis. I don't need a big feature or a new sidekick. I don't need a new fan because my boo like it. She was really trying to shed this pop persona, even to the point of denouncing her past work, which was a lot of pop influence. And it's funny because even with this album, people are still pulling the pop records to, you know what I'm saying? So even with the goal of this album, she still can't shake it. Now the music video has a lot of dark, some even say demonic imagery. She kind of took offense to the backlash of it because these are paintings and artwork that she did actually, and she was able to incorporate that within the music video. Like, one thing about Doja Cat is she is the most creative new girl that's on the scene. Nobody's touching Doja Cat and her creativity. Not just her team, because I always want to give credit. It's a whole team that's around her. They really understand a vision. I don't really believe that it translates into the music, but we'll get more into that later. This beat. Okay. Because I had to remember why. I had to remember why this song irritates me. Doja Cat, you got a beat, hold on, produced by DA Got That Dope, right? And you don't spit fire on this beat? Doja Cat, Doja Cat, you had one assignment, okay? First of all, let's keep in mind, this is her rap album, right? This is the moment where Doja Cat is really supposed to show her skill. If anything, because I don't want to get ahead of myself. Now this production, DA Got That Dope produced this beat is crazy. But when you get to the verses, I just bought a limousine. Like, let me... Like, Doja, are you being serious right now? The chorus is so hard hitting and it's almost like a chant. There's a lot of Street Fighter, there's a lot of Def Jam, Street Fighters, you know, the early 2000s. There's a lot of that energy throughout this whole album. But then you get to the verse and girl, you got knocked out. you was talking about that raw, and then you get on there and start talking about you quit the nicotine. Like, Doja Cat, really? First of all, Kendrick should have been on this. Why wasn't Kendrick? Where was Kendrick Lamar? Where was K-Dot? Where I needed K-Dot to come save this song. Doja, you pissed me off with this song. You pissed me off because you had everything you needed to make this song knock a nigga out. And you know what she did? She did a cop out and did a music video that was for the shock value of it all. Now, mind you, I did not see that music video because I ain't got time for that. I get it. It's the horror. It's the production. We love it. The big budget. She's a demon. We get it. But she's not a demon, according to her, right? It's just art. It's not being reflected in the music. Cause what are you talking? She pissed me off with this song. What else did I say? Weak lyrics, exactly. If you gonna be slinging it, it gotta be big, nigga. Doja Cat, you don't date niggas. So like, what are you talking about? Basically, she's talking about being unbothered. I love the way she says she's a puppet, she's a sheep, she's a cash cow, she's the fastest growing on your apps now. Like, okay, that she gets one every out of the whole 3 minutes. She gets like one or two, like. But that song really frustrates me because I really needed her to deliver. If there were any records on this album to deliver those fire verses, it was this one. And on that note, yes. Oh yes. I told y'all, get comfortable. This is the Record Report with Rick the Prince. You are watching The Record Store. You know, I would go ahead and light up the Doja. You know, the Doja could apply here, but you know, YouTube don't play that. So you know, maybe I have to set up that with the Patreon. But we're gonna keep it civilized right here. Oh my God, wet vagina. You know what? Wet vagina actually grew on me. Spotify, why are you being so messy? Okay, Wet Vagina. Wet Vagina is a skip. We're gonna start off with that. However, this song is kind of growing on me. I love that in this record, the wet vagina doesn't only symbolize, you know, the physical part. It also is her realizing that she is that girl. I think she finally understands the role and the position and the spot that she has. And 2023 was a great year for that, because who were the girls flopping this year? They were hot though. Don't get me wrong. They was popping. This was the year for the women, but this was also the lowest year for hip hop. So there's something to be said. What Doja Cat has is she's able to play off of the pop. So while she wants to denounce that, that is actually what's keeping her ahead of the pack. It's almost like she can separate herself whenever she wants to. Like if she really wants to, she could do a rock album next era and completely separate herself from the rap girl. That's the thing about Doja Cat, you know what I'm saying? But she's saying on here that she understands. It's produced by Curtis McKenzie. She's worked with Curtis a lot on this project. I'm just gonna say that now. It's very expensive. She's very expensive now. You know what I'm saying? Like she feeling herself. And I'm happy for her about that. Kick me out of Met, but I run fashion. Okay, okay. You better tread lightly. Say it again. This is what I'm talking. Doja, this is what I'm talking about. See, like when I start hitting the mic, you know it's real when I start hitting the mic. I will say, Fuck the Girls represented this album to a T. And we love Paint the Town Red. Paint the Town Red is the big pop record, the Dionne Warwick sample. We love it. Fuck the Girls executes what Paint the Town Red did better, in my opinion. Again, produced by Curtis McKenzie. Shout out to you. I love the line that I said about her not raising the kids, because that's another thing. Doja Cat and Lil Nas X share a lot of similarities. When Lil Nas X did the whole dancing on the devil moment, I could understand where he was coming from. With Doja Cat, it just kind of seems like it's art. Like she says, like there's no real meaning behind it. I'm still trying to understand Scarlet and the imagery, the visuals. I feel like she's not really committing. But fuck the Girls, whoo, crazy. There's gonna get a point into this report where I'm going to point out that the repetition of this album, because F the Girls sums up what a lot of these songs are going to be talking about from here on out. Not all of them, but a good amount of them. And it's such a strong record. I'm just like, here, we got it. One of my favorite records off the album, like for real. And like I said, that Def Jam Street Fighter chant, like that chant, oh, did that. Okay. Okay, Doja. I wish she would have some big boxing gloves on stage and like combine like a Christina Aguilera dirty moment on stage and like beat up on stage while this song is performing. Because first of all, I heard that Lisa Left Eye Lopez up in there. It's like, come on. Shout out to London on the track. Like I said, 2000. I said, Just Blaze. You can open up for me. Who are you, First Lady? Oh yeah. So maybe Doja Cat was suggesting that, because she said she redirect the booking. So who was trying to get Doja Cat to open up for them? Could have been the opener, redirect the booking. And right here, she says, you can open for me. Who are you, First Lady? The production is saving her on some of these records. Her ad-libs, really, the whole yelling and the whole, she really fills up the record and brings that attitude and brings that, I can't remember how the lyrics were, but I'm gonna let her slide on this one because she really sets the tone. 97 produced by Jay Versace. Shout out to Jay Versace. We all know Jay Versace came from social media and really just being a personality, and for him to transition into music in such a way, not only working with Doja Cat, but I believe he worked with SZA as well, and he's worked with other artists. Like, shout out to him for real. He's really doing his thing. And I love this lo-fi production. Like, I don't know if I want to smoke a blunt or study or color or paint or like play with them little stone things they be playing with. One thing I'll say is what she's talking about is definitely reflected in the mood and the production of the song. She's just chilling, she cruising, she vibing, she's unbothered. I put a little pin by this record, so I must have liked this one. Again, another record that Kendrick should have been on. And you wanna know what's so interesting? A lot of people wanted to bring up Kendrick when Rules came out, and I didn't hear the Kendrick similarities in Rules, but I'm hearing it all on this. Oh, this is the nasty song. Yeah, this is the nasty song. Okay, she wants to get a little nasty. This is another nasty song. Produced by Curtis McKenzie again. Y'all, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Because, you know, the niggas ain't shit. Like, back then, I wasn't exactly sure, like, what her type was. But I don't really think she liked the niggas like that. Maybe that's just me. But she loved talking about niggas in the songs. And it's just like, it's not real, it's not reality for you, Doja, and that's okay. Like, I know you biracial, but you don't have to say nigga. You don't. Like, you don't have to say that. I don't really think I was feeling the song like that. She want to get bust like a gun. Like, okay, Doja. All right, y'all, so I normally don't do voiceovers in my videos, but I just had to say, I don't know what I was talking about on this one, because Gus is that song. I think it was in the context of the album. It kind of got lost in all of the other themes and subject matters. Like, this is another record that's giving old Doja Cat. And when I heard it on its own, I was like, oh yeah, this one sneak up on you. So I do like this record. Okay, go off the nursery rhyme song. I forgot about that one. Produced again by Curtis McKenzie. Go off. This record is kind of like encouraging to women and talking about being persistent and encouraging them to keep going and like not focusing on the drama. I do like that. I do like that she's taking a second to talk about other girls and young girls that do look up to them, because one thing that I don't want people to get misconstrued is Doja Cat's love for her fans. Like, even though she was saying all what she was saying, you can tell that she loves what she does, her work, her art, and she loves her fans. I mean, you can tell by the tour that she's on. Shout out to her on this tour. She is one of the top performers out right now. I love the slick vocals of run it up, run it up. At first I thought she was saying Bia, what you acting like a Bia. Her vocals are so slick and smooth and soothing. She telling her haters and the critics and the people on the internet to shut the hell up, right? But the hook and the backgrounds and the vocals are just so silky. You almost forget that she telling you to shut the up right now. I'm gonna say this song is not needed because she's already said this, and she's gonna say it again. Doja's so nasty. Something's telling me that Doja is that freaky. Agora Hills. All I do is think of you. Now that's how you sample. Produced by, again, Earl on the Beat. Shout out to Earl on the Beat. Earl on the Beat really did his thing on this project. This is another nasty song, but it's more sensual, you know? I really do feel like this is a standout track because Agora Hills is more reminiscent of the Doja Cat from Hot Pink, Planet Her. Can't wait, another Earl on the Beat production. This is definitely one of those 90s production style records. Doja Cat, you got it. you got it. I don't mind Doja Cat singing. She can sing all she wants because she actually can do it. Now she talking about her man. She talking about her man on this one, Agora Hills, Gun. She's letting us know that she's really feeling this guy that she's with. See, when she's talking about being in love, I'm not really thinking about the bars too much. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics of the record, I'm letting slide because she's being more vulnerable, more sensual, and she's opening up in a different kind of way. All right, so if she does not put Erykah Badu on this song, then I don't know what to say. This is giving Erykah Badu, from the production to the way she's delivering her vocals. All I'm waiting for is the incense to start lighting. Like I said, Jay Versace again. Now she's talking about her man. She said, you must do this often. We're talking porn star. We're talking OnlyFans. This wasn't one of my favorites. I'm not gonna say it's a complete skip, but we've already accomplished this in another song. I'm actually glad that she included Love Life on this album, because this whole album, she's kind of been denouncing and shunning away and running away from the spotlight and the fame and saying fuck the critics, fuck the fans, fuck the music, fuck the pop, to finally get a moment where Doja Cat is embracing who she is. She's embracing the role that she plays and the people around her and her fans and her loved ones, and taking a moment to show appreciation to the people that really do keep her going. I think these artists get too caught up in the clout and the fame and the recognition for how good they are, that they don't really give the credit to the team, the people that's propping them up and making them look pretty and successful and larger than life. This definitely could have been an interlude. I would say like a minute and a half. She could have gave us a nice verse, and then I love it when my life's like this. I love it when my life's like this. I love when my team eat good. Skull in boats. Might be the best song off the album. Ooh, did I just say that? Produced by Ayo the producer. This record gives me Khalees Kaleidoscope all the way. Khalees' debut album, Kaleidoscope. If anybody knows me knows that I consider Khalees as the queen of alternative R&B. When she hopped on the scene with I Hate You So Much, right? Doja Cat should have sampled that. If Doja Cat would have sampled Caught Out There for this album, what? I hate you so much right now. There's a lot of inspiration. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but look at her wig. Oh my God. If Doja Cat would have sampled Caught Out There for this album, what? I hate you so much right now. There's a lot of inspiration from that project, that sound, the early Neptune sound. This record is the best way that she tackles the topics of the critics. She's not giving us a bunch of fluff, a bunch of mess, talking about how her drivers are really good people and stupid shit like that. All right, so we're not gonna spend too much time on attention, because we did talk about attention in the last video. So make sure y'all go check that last video out, because we really break down everything leading up to this moment. Again, she's touching on the same things. Like, she's touching on the critics, she's touching on the haters, she's touching on people talking about her appearance and her music, and we've been here on this album several times at this point. The repetitiveness at this point is starting to get like, okay, the album does not need to be 17 tracks. Obviously, if 6 of these damn tracks are saying the same damn thing. I love Attention though. I really wish she would have took a more alternative rock into this album. She went, like I said, for like the early 2000s Street Fighter, Def Jam, hip hop sound. I believe she could have incorporated that with more of this. I love the doo-doo doo 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 doo. That bass, that guitar. I would have loved more of that. I don't know if I would have started the album with Attention. Look at me. You're looking like, I don't know. Maybe Attention would have came after Paint the Town Red or before Demons. Like, I definitely would have sequenced that better. They're really nice people. On Genius, it says that she's doing a lot of wordplay and like double, what they say, double metaphors, and I don't get all that. maybe it's just not clicking for me. I'm not getting the double metaphors and double entendres and all this stuff that they're saying that she's doing in this song. Maybe y'all can enlighten me. When the production is simplistic, her lyrics take the forefront, and when that happens, you pay attention to more to what she's saying, and that's where a lot of these records kind of fall flat. This one again is another record that falls flat to me. It's a skip for me, even though I do like and if I'm lighting a little spliffy to it, like, I'm just gonna let it ride. But if I'm really sitting, a lot of this music is good if you just have it on in the background, have a little smoke sesh, have a little conversation with your friends, and this playing in the background, it's gonna hit every time. Okay, so What You Mean Freestyle. This is the last record on the project, and it's again her talking her shit. I'm not mad at Doja Cat talking about how she's that girl. Nobody's touching her. Nobody's seeing her. She got these awards. Y'all think that y'all are her, but y'all are not that. I'm keeping it cute for y'all, but I can really turn up. That's what You Mean Freestyle is talking about. Again, produced by Curtis McKenzie. But again, she's already said these things on this project, so I don't even know what you want me to do with this record. She is pushing her pen, and not a lot of women in hip-hop, we can say, are truly doing that. So off rip, she gets credit for that. I will give her some more points because she's not just talking about her poom poom. There's this stigma around women in hip-hop that, you know, the whole women feminist empowerment means that you have to talk about sex. And even though she does talk about sex in a couple, you know, throughout this album, she brings a lot of vulnerability and a lot of aggression, and she speaks on so many different things, even though it does get a little repetitive. The thing about Doja Cat's music is it's so full of just nutrients, right? When she did her pop music, she had a lot of things to play off of. We weren't necessarily thinking about what she was saying because she more so gave us a feeling. With this album, the feeling is very moody. The feeling is very introspective and stripped down to a degree. Like I said, she's channeling a lot of 90s and early 2000s hip hop production. With things being so stripped down, it does nothing but bring out the flaws in Doja Cat as far as what she's saying and how she's saying it. On top of the lyrics being underwhelming, there's several songs on this album that say the same thing. I mean, Paint the Town Red is the same as Demons, is the same as Fuck the Girls, is the same as 97, is the same as Shut Show, Skull and Bones, Attention, and the WYM Freestyle. They're all talking about the same thing. I literally just named over half of the album. You get what I'm saying? So it's unnecessary for you to keep repeating yourself. Like, we get it. This album could have been cut down significantly. The direction of the visuals and the aesthetic, I think, were very misleading when we actually got to the album. It's like Doja Cat want the smoke, but she don't really want the smoke. As soon as she's attacked for the things that she's portraying, it's just fun. Oh, it's just art. And it's like, then what's the meaning? So with that, it is time to give the certification for Scarlet by Doja Cat, and we are giving her silver. Now, as you can see, here are the tiers for the certification. Silver, I believe, is respectable. Silver, I believe, is deserved for this album. This, for me, was a decline artistically for Doja Cat. The Scarlet album, if anything, to me, pointed out the flaws that she has as an artist. And I don't want that to be misconstrued from me not understanding her taking time to talk about her emotions, her feelings, the things that she's been going through these last couple of years with her image and the public reception and the criticism and all that. I definitely love the idea of her talking about that. I just believe that the execution from the visuals to the lyrics did not connect the way I needed it to. Like I said, I had to give this album a chance because the first listen, I was like, yeah, there's a reason why I waited to listen to this album. But I will say this project is definitely a grower. If you're looking for good vibes and just to have some good background music, no shit, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if you're looking for some background music, this album hits. The production, superb. The atmosphere, Doja Cat always knows how to fill out a record, so that is superb. But everything else kind of falls flat for me. Yeah, so silver is what we're giving Scarlet. Y'all let me know if y'all agree. If y'all made it this far, I really do appreciate y'all. It's 3 days for this one. Nicki Minaj's video was 5 days. This is 3 days, so we're good. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all made it this far, I really do appreciate y'all. My vinyls out there, we still trying to figure out the name, but the vinyls, it might stick. Y'all let me know which record report y'all want next. It's Rick the Prince. We out.
It was more videos. There was just a little bit more promotion around the album and everything because I feel like it came and it just went.
Okay. What visuals would you want? What off of which songs?
Ouchies, 90s.
I'm about to say, is that how you say it? Because I'll say ouchies.
It's ouchies, whatever. 97, I think deserves something. Often, and no shade, y'all sleep on this phone with Skull and Bones. I think that could have been a
See, that's why you might. Okay, that's why you might. Because I was just talking about Skull and Bones. Because I don't really hear people going up for that record like that. But yeah.
So one of the best on that.
Okay, see, the taste is tasted right now. All right, appreciate it. All right, anyone else got a little 2 cents to add? Who heard the album? Who actually listened to the album?
I heard it. I haven't revisited to like share honest opinions.
Okay. Okay. So most of y'all
I didn't revisit it to really give an honest opinion on it.
Okay.
She ain't do it for me. I'm sorry. The singles ain't doing enough for me.
Ooh.
Nothing I want to bring. I think the single choices were great. I think Paint the Town Red Cape was great. I think she should have switched to Agora Hills and Demons. I think Demons should have been the video that dropped the day that
When the album came out.
If Agora Hills was released before the album came out, I think the album would have done better.
Okay.
Because the way I'm a Doja fan, the singles and things, the aesthetic of it draws me in, and this was an aesthetic. I was like, I'm not. Then her attitude, I said, I'm not. I'm good. Make the Sound Red was cute. I don't think I heard that song before besides a TikTok or Instagram video. She lost me.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank y'all. I'm about to wrap this video up, and then if y'all still on, I'm gonna come chat with y'all.
When is the personal channel coming?
This week. I promise. Okay.
I keep my ear to the streets. I subscribed, so.
Okay, bet.
One thing Anna's is gonna do.
She said, "Fuck the music." When is the personal channel coming? All right, thank y'all. I'll be back.